Alright, so hopefully you guys watched my previous upload, which actually I haven't uploaded yet, but by the time this uploads you will have a chance to watch it because it will be uploaded. So I did a look using the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I did a very crazy look. I didn't know what I was doing. I was basically just playing around, and I started thinking that I really wanted to try doing a very light, clean, kind of pretty, everyday kind of look. Yeah, every day for me, every day for anybody, right? You don't have to have cat eyes every day. So this is going to be real quick and real simple if it works out how I want it to. I am going to be taking, I've already primed my eyes by the way, I am going to be taking this brush, which is a Morphe M505. I always do that. It's like this compulsive tick. Every time I pick up a brush, I wipe it right on my, either on my leg or on this little foam thing I have on the desk. And I know my brushes are clean. I just do it. I don't know if it's because I've gotten cat hair on them before or whatever, but anyway, let's see if I can pull off this simple, less than 5-minute look. So I'm gonna take this color, I'm gonna take this brush. It is a large fluffy brush, which is definitely not what I'm used to using, but I wanna do a blown out orange. And I'm going to dip into this color Still Shot, which is this kind of, well, there's nothing on the brush. It's a beautiful clementine-y kind of color. Not quite the clementine from the Pastel Goth, not quite the, it's just a unique-ish kind of orange. Something that I haven't seen quite in this hue before. And I basically just wanna see if I can get that all over the eye and start blending it out, filling it in there and packing, blending, and basically just putting it on the eye. In my mind, there's no right way or wrong way to do what I'm thinking of. Basically what I want to do is aim like I'm cupping it upwards. Hopefully I can do this in one take actually. Well, not one take, but I won't have to jump screens. I think this will be really quick. There's that. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit more of that pigment, really dig my brush in there, and continue focusing the pigment to this outer corner, and then using the remainder to blend inwards. I want the majority of the pigment to be right where my brush is right now, and then I want there to be just the slightest hint of orange right there. Not even orange, it's like a peach. I remember I used to do my makeup like this a lot back in the day. Kind of like a single shade, using your own bone structure to give the illusion of multiple colors. What's interesting is it's applying, I don't know if it's because this eye has some scarring. It doesn't look like it's applying uniformly, but it's still very pretty. And I actually want to do a very embellished under eye. So I'm just taking the tip of those bristles and working that all the way up. Almost like a blush for my eye. So I'm gonna do the same on the other eye. Let's see how long this takes. I don't know, I think that's a really pretty look. It's very nice. So I'm going to continue. So I hope no one was super offended by my little Saturday story time. If you were, I'm very sorry. I'm debating whether or not to keep those going. Some people really like them, but I did realize it was a little bit more salacious than I generally represent my channel to be. And it's not a false representation or anything, it's just there's duality in all of us, I feel, so. Let me see. This color, this side really did come off better. And I can see that in the mirror too, it's not just the lighting. There's just more color. I want it to be really messy. I want it to be very kind of slapdash and very blown out. Okay, I'm at 4 minutes right now. I did kind of intro it though. All right, let me clean that up a little bit. I'll use a beauty blender to clean that up. So I'm just gonna continue blending, running that back and forth. And I kind of want to do a dramatic under eye. So let me add just a little bit more of this Still Shot color across the lid. If I remember correctly, this is similar to what one of the models in the Ulta ad was wearing, but I believe they added a few more pigments to her upper lid. And I'm just kind of liking this as is. What I do want to do though is take a small concealer brush. This one is by Morphe, it's the G15, and I want to dip into that NARS because I'm liking that white right there, and I want to cut it into the other eye as well. Very messy, and then I'm just going to blend that in so that there is a stark end to the orange. Not quite a cut crease, just like a little way to add some light on the inner corner without adding a shimmer. See, I like that. That's pretty. I really like that. So I'm going to take my Real Techniques crease brush. Well, I don't even know what this is. Deluxe crease brush, yes. And I'm just going to gently and easily kind of fluff that into the orange. And I'm going to pick the orange up on this brush again. I'm sorry, not the orange, but the Still Shot color, and pack it where it skimped a little. This is a very pretty, very light, but still kind of pow color. I'm liking it. So I'm going to go in one more time with that blending blush, and just bring it out to a full blown out kind of mess moment. And my eyebrows are really messy. I think that's kind of adding to it. That's nice. So the only thing I want to do that is a little bit fancy is I'm going to take this small smudge brush. I'm going to dip into this color Radio or Guilt Trip. We want to do green? Yeah, let's try some of this Radio color. I'm going to use the mirror for this, just to add the slightest little bit of blue in that bottom corner. You can do a lot with this. I love makeup. I really do. You can hand me a palette and I'm like, oh, that's so not my style. And then I start playing with it and I'm like, I love it. Does that mean I'll use it every day? No, but I do love it. So I'm actually gonna leave my brows messy and all that kind of thing. Leave the lip, and that's the look. That really is. I feel like that is the look right there. Just cleaning up the edges ever so slightly with the Beauty Blender. Really trying to get that sharp grade right there. All right, that is nice. Let me apply a little bit of mascara. Where are you? Mascara. So I'm not going to use my Kush mascara. I'm actually going to use this other one, this volume fiber stuff. No eyeliner. This is a very natural look. Truly natural. Tell me what you guys think. Is this a natural look? Because I still think it's quite bold, but it's not like cat wing bold. So there we go. That's the look. I think that with a little bit of blush, maybe, that is another look. So look number 2 on the Born to Run palette. Again, I probably wouldn't have picked it up, but now that I have it, I'm kind of enjoying playing with it. Is it a spectacular palette? No, it's really not. A lot of these colors show up in the NARS Narcissist palette and they're a lot better quality, but then again, it does have this selection of color that I think is pushing the boundary for what a lot of people use as color. Not everyone is comfortable putting a whole rainbow on their eye, but I think a lot of people would be comfortable putting a few jewel tone metallics on their eye, a peach, a pink even. Let's even try a little bit of this pink while we're right here. I'm gonna dip into this iridescent pink. It is called Wild Heart. Let's see if I can add a little bit of darkness right there. Ooh, that's pretty. And I'm gonna blend that in a moment, I promise. Just wanna add it. Just as a way to take it from a little bit more of a soft look to more of like a night look. I think this is a lip brush I'm using. It's a brush. And I'm going to take a domed blending brush and continue to blend that into the overall gradient. And adding that pink. that is a nice little look right there. Let's just clean that up. My skin is tired, I'm telling you. See, I think that's a really pretty look with that little like blue accent in the bottom. Anyway, this is part number 2 of the Born to Run. Thank you so much. Please subscribe, like, comment, all that kind of stuff, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah.